Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tiger's Budgeting Journey. My name is Sherry, and today is Sunday playing with friends, but we're also going to do my budget update. My budget, I use Baddies and Budgets, the Intentionally Rich Quarter Planner. All right, we just going to jump right in, y'all. Okay, the hit that I was talking about, that my husband had a car accident on June 24th. I'm going to make this kind of short. So I got my little coffee. Get your little coffee. So on the 24th, he had an accident. I had the car the next day. I had the car towed home. I paid for the impound. You had to pay for impound. Then I had it towed home. Then I had to get a rental car. I paid for the rental car. The rental car was like $459 for 5 days, and then you had to pay a deposit, which was $300. Okay, and what I used for all of that was money from my high priority sinking funds. Everything is empty except the car maintenance. I left $20 in the car maintenance, so if I need gas. The insurance I had to pay because I got another car, so I had to pay more on the insurance, so I had to add money to it. The buffer has a couple of dollars and miscellaneous has a couple of dollars. So that's all in the high priority sinking funds. We had to empty it out. So the insurance company of the guy who was found at fault by the police got a ticket for pulling out in front of Jimmy. His insurance company does not want to pay. Okay. So they were very rude, very disrespectful, so we got an attorney. So the day before that I was supposed to turn the rental car back in, Jimmy's like, we got to get another car. We either pay, because I called Enterprise to see how much it would be for another 5 days. He said $900. I said, we'll be there tomorrow, turn this car in. So I told Jimmy, let's just go where I bought the Camry, which was McClarty Toyota, because my car is a Toyota and I brought it brand new. It's a Camry. So we went down there and I told the man, I said, look, this is my situation. Number one, I ain't got no money, so I can't do a down payment. Number two, I ain't got no money, so I can't do the sales tax, because in Arkansas you have to pay the sales tax when you go to the DMV. If it's $2,000, $25,000, $3,000, they want their money up front. I said I ain't got no money for that. And I said number three, I have to have the car under $20,000. And so he was like, what's your credit score? So I told him what my credit score was, because I've been working on my credit score. He said, I think we can work with you because you bought a car from us and paid it off before. And I said, the fourth thing was I wanted my car payment under $500. He said, we can work with that. So my husband actually wanted me to get a brand new one. And I said, well, how much is the same car that I have but a brand new? $36,997. No, thank you. Can't do it. Because now all the Toyotas are hybrid. Y'all, they run so good. They run, I love Toyotas. But anyway, I love the Camry, but couldn't afford it. So I went and I picked out a car. It was a 2015. One moment. Okay, so I went and picked out. Sorry about the fan, y'all. I was having a throughout. Okay. So I went out and picked the 2015, and it was like $18,500. So he wrote it up, because, you know, they write it up and they have to get it to the manager for the manager approved. So he wrote it up for 72 months at $439. Okay, cool. So the manager came back with 60 months at $459. I said, I'm not going to haggle over $20. Let's do it. So, and the reason on here, if you look, I got my car payment $464 because I added $8 or $9 for the gap insurance. So my car payment, new car payment, is $464. It's $463 with some change, so I just rounded it up. The insurance, they want $289, but I'm not sure how much with both cards it's going to be, because we're going to get that Camry fixed. But they said they want $289 more, and so both of these are due on August the 16th. The car tags, we got to get my Camry is due this month, August. So I meant to call my friend who works for the DMV, and she could have told me how much for both cars the registration is going to be, because they're paying my sales tax on the 2015 cars. So I just took out $50 for that. I have not written, normally in my variable expenses I put $20. I don't know how much I'm going to have left. I didn't even put my money over here. We're going to get paid 3 times in August, the 1st, the 15th, and the 29th. So I have to get all this out before I can know what I have on here. Oh, our mortgage has gone up. They informed us August 1st, mortgage is going to go up. So now my portion of the mortgage is $783. The internet is $65. The phone bill $176. My credit card is $90. And these are staying the same. Okay. My debt is staying the same. What I have now in my sinking funds, I have nothing in cash in the emergency fund. Property tax, I used what I did have for the car tags. As you saw in car maintenance, I got 20. Car insurance, that money is back in the bank to pay Geico. Buffer $2, miscellaneous $2. In mine I have 15. That's gonna be for gas and whatever also. All right, that is my budget, and it did take a hit. All right, the biggest hit is, this is my savings challenges, what I completed for the month of July. Playing with friends, I completed one for $25. Let's Save Together with Judy, $75. Minis and Fridays, mini Mondays and freebie Fridays, I completed 29 challenges, and they totaled up to $214. Thankful Thursdays, I completed 10, which added up to $94. So totals 41 challenges, and it all came out to $408. All right. So normally I take this money and put it into my sinking funds. Can't do that now. I have to pay, the car payment is going to be $464. I'm taking $232 out of the $408, and then I get paid on the 15th, so I'm going to take $232 out of my check and the $232 here to pay the first car payment. The car insurance, I had in my sinking funds, I had $212, so I took $77 out of that to pay the car insurance, which is $289. The car registration, I took whatever was left out of here, the property tax and whatever, to pay this $50. It's probably going to be a little more than $50, but I do have a little buffer in my checking account. And so that is why my Christmas in July was all debacle, and I didn't really get to save anything for Christmas in July because of the accident, and because the man's car insurance does not want to pay for the accident. So we got an attorney. Jimmy talked to her Friday, so she's going to mail us out the paperwork. I got all the paperwork that she needs, and I'm going to make a copy of it, and I'm going to write a little note, because I'm good at writing letters to them to tell them how the insurance company treated us. Yeah, so I think that's about it that's gone with the budget. Again, it took a hit. Did I show y'all this one? Yeah, I did. But anyway, it's nothing in here. But I just want to say, I know some people would be like, all that money you saved, you got to spend it. But I'm going to tell y'all this. I thank God that I had saved this money, because if I wouldn't have saved this money, we would be upside down in our paychecks. I mean, literally, I would have had to take the money from my. I'm a tithe payer because my father was a preacher and he instilled that in us. I would have had to take my tithe and offering money and use that. I would have had to take my mortgage money and use that. I would have had to take all the bill money. We would have had to take that to rent a car, to pay for the toll, to pay for the impound fee. We would have had to. Our budget would have took a big, major hit if I didn't have this money saved up. So I thank God that I had this money that I could use. We haven't skipped a beat. Still going to the grocery store. Still saving what little I can save. But I don't care if it's going to be 50 cents. I'm going to save it. So with all that being said, y'all, just thank God that you have the money. If something major happens like this, you do have money to fall back on. And you're not stressed. You're not worried because you saved. You saved. All right, you guys. That's my little soapbox. So now we're going to get to Sunday playing with friends. And I was going to make two separate videos, but I knew that wasn't going to be too long because that's just that on that. Drinking coffee, y'all. All right, so first we're going to count how much I got today. 10, 20, 25, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 59. And if I don't use it all, which I probably will, don't worry about it. We're going to make it do what it do. All right. We're going to start off with Nita, the Almost Organized Owl. I'm going to grab a coloring pen again. I'm going to color a half an owl. Y'all know if I don't have all the money, we color a half an owl. And that way we'll know how much we're doing. So we're doing $13, 10, 11, 12, and 13. The money just won't say. Y'all forgive my fan. Look, I'm going through that menopause thing, and so it keeps me hot. All right, we're gonna get to that in just a minute. So let me fold this up and grab the book. Y'all still with me? Okay, we still there. All right, we're gonna put in $13 for Nita Almost Organized Out, and I didn't touch this. This is for vacation. August is our anniversary month, and we will be married 10 years. August 29th. So I did not want to touch this money. We didn't have a honeymoon or anything like that, so that's why I'm saving for this. And ain't nothing gonna stop this. But anyway, I'm gonna try to count this correctly, y'all. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220. Hold on, y'all. 220. 240, 250, 260. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 269. $269. Alright, you guys. That's just that on that. I like that. I don't care where me and Jimmy go. We have to do a staycation in another city in Arkansas. That's what we're going to do. Alright. I didn't take out the Let's Save for Christmas in July, but I'm taking it out now. And we're putting in the new one from Judy. Let's Save Together in August. And this is our anniversary month. And this one is going to save $75. So we are going to, today is the 3rd. So we're going to do Finish a Challenge, which I'm sure I did, which is $4. Catch Judy's live. I missed the live this time, and that's $2. And family time, me and Jimmy always have family time, but I need to go to my daughter's house, and that's $4. So altogether, that's $10. And I did budget the $10, and that's what we have. Our first $10, and Let's Save Together in August. All right, my gnome with Judy, another one with Judy. I have colored my first gnome. You know, I changed my gnome to $3, so we're gonna get $3. And Let's count it all together. It's still in here, so we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 so far in the Gnome Challenge, playing with friends. Grammy's Journey. Let's see. I am not set up for Grammy's Journey, but we finna get set up. Let's see. Put this over here. Put this there. Put that there. And I'm going to get a 3-sided die. We're going to work on this part. And get another one out just in case. Alright, 3-sided die. $2. And we are going to... I usually like the color. So we're going to color in 2. Okay, this is a mess. I should have got my yellow. Let me see if the yellow will work. Yeah, yellow is better. I'm going to try to color over that. But anyway, $2 for Grammy's Journey. Let's see how much we have in here now. We have 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, $34. Woohoo! Because I didn't take the money out of there. I left it in. I Love Jesus. I budgeted $4 for this one. Instead of rolling the die, we're going to just put in $4. Alright, that's 4. And we're going to color in 4. It's 2, 3, and 4. Alright, let's see how much we have now. I'm so sorry for that fan, y'all, but I gotta have it. 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, $34. $34 in Lisa Grateful Me, I Love Jesus, and we're starting a new one. Shut up, Caesar, he blinded. Alright, this is Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. Just smile and say bless your heart. That's a southern thing, but we're not going to do that one. We're going to start down here. And I budgeted $4, so we're going to mark in this 4 right here. That's a mess. I don't know why I just didn't cross it out, but we're going to start with $4. Alright, $4 for, and that's all we have in Dawn Sunrise Budget, and it's going to save us $48. Alright. Next is Shut the Box, y'all. Shut the box. Alright. Let me get another die. Alright. We're going to move all this out the way. I got the pencils. 2 pencils right here. Alright, we're going to do Shut the Box real quick. Caesar is whining. And you need to stop. 5, no, 4, 5. 5. We're going to color in a 5. I hope y'all can still see this. Alright, we're going to roll the die. 11. Oh, I got a 6 and a 5, and that's 11. Alright, that's a good number. A 5 and a 4 is 9. And I do this the low budget way. When I get through whatever number's left, I pay $1. Alright. 2 and 2 is 4. Alright. 2 and 1 is 3. Alright, let's go again. I need some high numbers. 6 and 2 is 8. I know you really can't see this because of the color, but oh well, I can see it, but I know y'all probably can't. Oh, a 6 and a 4 is 10. Woohoo! Alright, let's go again. A 4 and a 3 is 7. And that's right here. We're doing good today, y'all. A 6 and a 2 is 8. Let's see if I got a 6 and 2. Yeah. Alright, we're down to the last 2. A 1 and a 1 and a 12. Let's see. 6 and 1. So, wrong. We're out. So we pay $2. Okay. I know y'all can't see them all that good, but we're going to pay $2. And get the $2 out. And bring the book back. Let's see how much we have now and shut the box. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 and shut the box. Oh, and we're through with this book, but I got to explain my penny challenge, and I meant to, but I forgot it. All right, so on my penny challenge, when my husband had the accident, I had these 200 cash, and I was taking it back to the bank. It was in my purse to drop off and put it in my high yield savings. I had to use it. So what we have in the bank is this 200, but I just left those in there because I just feel like that attorney is going to get us some money, and everything that the devil stole, God's giving it back to me. Hey, but anyway, that's a song that was in my head. But right now I have $200 in the high yield savings for the penny challenge. I have not yet taken our change to Kroger to see how much money we save, and that money is going to go in here. But I'm keeping this in here to let me know, hey, I used that money. And in my emergency fund, it's $100 that I had also, and I had to use that money. So I didn't say that earlier, but that's what I had to do. All right, now we're moving into my debt binder. I did not want to stop doing my debt binder. This is Let's Save Bucks Challenge M through Z, Donna, powered by creativity. We stopped with Yoa. I can't pronounce that, y'all. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, what I'm doing, put this here. I have designated $2 each if I got enough, because I got a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you gotta know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. I took out $10 to put in this debt binder, so everybody's gonna get $2 up until where I put that marker. So we're gonna get started because I wanted to put something in here. So he's gonna get $2. So I'm gonna color in 2 Y's. And my point is with this, when everything gets better, we're gonna do better. And put my $2 in. And I know a lot of people say $2, that ain't enough. Hey, it's something. Who is this? Zeus is gonna get $2. Because the whole point of saving is things like this happen. 2 Z's. Okay. $2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got $8 in it. And my Z's have all just smeared, but I'm gonna redo those. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo them. I thought they were dry, but look, they're all on there. Okay. Okay. And we're going back to the front with Millicent. Millicent is gonna get $2. And let's keep Millicent all the same color. I tried, but oh, this is the wrong blue. I'm gonna glue that, y'all. That's not it. Oh well, Millicent gonna be this blue today. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She's got $11. I thought I had that all of my markers, but I got markers missing. All right. Nemo's gonna get 2. Okay, this is gonna bother me. It is. It's gonna bother me. Here it is, right here. Yep, see? He's gonna get 2. And Olaf is gonna get 2. And I think that's it. Yep. That is it. And I might do it like this, from here on out, but we'll see. We'll just see how much my budget can allow. And we'll start on Pocahontas next Sunday. And that is all the cash that I have for you guys today. I thank you for joining me. Thank you for commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I am not going to stop filming just because my budget took a hit. I got a car payment now. I got more to pay on the insurance. I don't care how much that I have. I'm going to keep budgeting. Whether it's 50 cent, dollar, if I have to keep using my placeholders from Feed Mrs. Champion, I'm going to do what I got to do. But I thank you guys for joining me. Thank you always for tuning in. And let's just keep saving for things like this that happens, and you can just rebound and keep it moving. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you for Sunday Playing with Friends. And remember to give me a like. Go ahead and comment and subscribe and check out my little budget. I try to keep my budget as simple as possible. That is my advice to anybody. Keep your budget simple. If you don't have to put strain, if you don't have to have a lot, don't strain your budget. Don't strain your budget, because my husband really wanted me to get that brand new car, but that would have put a big strain on the budget. I know Dave Ramsey say you don't need a car payment. Listen, public transportation don't come out here where I live. I live out here by the Little Rock Air Force Base. No buses come. You have to have a vehicle. Some places, when I was living in Little Rock and my car broke down, girl, I got on that bus and went to work. Didn't have no problem. I ain't got no problem with public transportation. But when you don't live near public transportation, you got to do what you got to do. Do what your budget can allow you to do. I know Dave is this big guy. He knows. He is. His advice is good. But everybody's situation is different. Everybody's is different. Do what your budget can allow you to do. I'm going to get off my little soapbox and let y'all go and finish my coffee. Have a good rest of the week. And remember, Jesus is Lord. Bye.